we teach in analysis and we talk about analysis, we often distinguish between, also as you mentioned, like descriptive and more exploratory analysis, right? And what you're saying is that, all right, well, we often end up just doing descriptive analysis, but when you become an expert and you know what question to ask your data, you become much more exploratory, right? And that is basically, I mean, that is where we want to go. We want to ask questions. We want to come up with things that people didn't know beforehand. You know what I mean? It's and that is something that gives quality and gives something new to the investigator. There's nothing. I mean, the worst thing you can do is that you can come as an analyst and then you can tell your investigation team something that they already knew. And even worse, you can mention that all the data that you have based your analysis on, that actually came from them, so it's just, and then you stand up and say, hey, I have this hypothesis, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, well, come on, man, we knew it all. So being more exploratory and then actually pushing yourself to ask questions, which is, I mean, getting some of these known unknowns in place, right? And that the whole thing about known unknowns and unknown unknowns. But I think we need to move towards a bit asking questions that is much more exploratory, so we can get in front of what's going to happen. I mean, that is where we want to go. I know that's a tough question to put on yourself.